Milan is a great place to visit, but for us runners, perhaps before researching what to see and do and eat in Milan, one more important question is, can I do my runs there? Fortunately, the answer is an absolute yes. There are at least two ways of doing this. The first way is to find a place to actually run and have a workout as a standalone thing apart from your sightseeing. I would recommend 4 such places in Milan. First is the Navigli area along the canal. A lot of the locals are doing the same. It's largely flat and has a good view, and you can do some sustained distances here. Second is Parco Sempione, also a popular spot for the locals, but it might be quite touristy and sometimes there are local events being held in the park, but it's quite close to the Duomo. Third is the Giardini Indro Mondalelli. It's quite close to the Duomo as well, about the same distance away as Parco Sempione, but it's much quieter and there are no tourists at all. Fourth, if you want to have some elevation gains, I think Monte Stella is a good place to go. It's quite a bit out of the way, but you can plan the location of your accommodation closer to it. The second way of doing some running in Milan is to incorporate your exercise directly into your sightseeing and do a walk-run tour across the city. As most of the tourist spots in Milan are within a 2 km radius of the Duomo, you can easily visit all of them on foot, and if you prefer, you can replace some of those walks with runs. That's what I mean by a walk-run. Basically, you run for a bit to freshen up your legs and walk when you think your running might be bothering other pedestrians or when you are getting sweaty. I guess you wouldn't want to be appreciating Da Vinci's Last Supper or the grandeur of the La Scala Opera House in stinky sweats, right? On my trip to Milan, I did a longer walk-run tour on a hot summer day with the highest temperature at around 30 degrees Celsius. But as Milan is not a humid place, I never got too sweaty. I started out from the Navigli area, running along the canal, going straight to the Duomo and the surrounding must-see spots, including the potentially lesser-known Santuario di San Bernardino alle Ossa, where you can find the frescoes made of bones and skulls. And then I ran to the business district near the Garibaldi station, and then all the way to the DNA monuments and Monte Stella, a small hill in Milan, as we've talked about before. Then I went back to the city center through Arco della Pace, the Parco Sempione, and Castello Sforzesco. Along the way, you don't have to plan too much. If you see a place you like, you stop. The same goes for snacking and drinking on the way. And in the parks, usually they have water fountains for you to refill water, so you can also bring along a soft flask just in case. But if you want to do longer sections of running, a day trip from Milan is also a good option. I will talk about this in another video, so have a nice run or a nice walk run in Milan.